Okay, welcome back everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Uh, I am sorry for the late video. I am a little bit addicted right now to a new game. I've been playing some Darkest Dungeon. It's a roguelite on Steam. It's party-based, Lovecraftian horror. That game is fucking sick, man. I never realized how much I loved party-based combat. Like, turn-based, party-based combat. That shit is so fun, but, yeah, I've just been kind of playing that, so I'm hoping to, finish that off soon. Oh, sorry, finish this video off so I can quickly go back to playing it. Alright, this vampire, unfortunately, is, really buttering our pancakes, so just as I switch to the resist cold, switch to the see invis, I managed to take him out, but that's okay. Alright, so the character we were doing, the character last video was doing vaults, and it was doing shoals. Oh right, yes, I should go to shoals 4, shouldn't I? Now that I'm a little bit stronger, I'm level 20, I should be able to handle all the shoals. What do you mean you don't know how to get there? What? Lair of Beats. What do you mean? I'm sorry, I don't know how to get there. There's nothing there. What are you on about? Oh, it's travel excluded. Why is it Oh, because of the... Oh, that was interesting. So that Oculus plan apparently bugged out the next floor. And then caused me to, not be able to explore to the next level. That's interesting. I didn't realize that was how that worked. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and enchant this Demon Trident of Draining. Even if it doesn't turn out to be the best weapon, it's still a +5 Demon Trident. And if I brand it again, then, well... Like, the worst it could be is really protection. And that's not that big of a deal, to be honest. It's still not horrible. It's still a Demon Trident, so I think it's okay. Okay, let's idealize here. Kill this this Merfolk Siren. The idealize here helps me take out some of these guys by mass confusion. Then I can just kill a bunch of the sirens and such at my own discretion. Ilsu is not really that much of a threat, so I'm not going to deal with her yet. I'll just let her kind of do whatever she wants, and then I'll kill all the small guys first. They tend to be the more threatening part to Ilsu's like whole deal. She's much more dangerous due to her pack than anything else. She herself is hard to kill, but not very dangerous in terms of damage. This Book of Death, there's not really anything I really need to get. Corpse Rot's okay, but I'd rather just get skeletons at this point. Excruciating Wounds, well, I don't have an unbranded weapon. Agony, no. Dispel Undead, maybe, but not worth the Necromancy and that other spell, I don't remember. Alright, I just realized that my macros are kind of messed up, so I'm going to go ahead and remake those. I don't need to save them just yet, but probably should eventually. I'm going to just precast all my spells and then fight Ilsu by myself. Put the Ring of See Invisible on, just so that she doesn't escape me. I think I suffer a pretty heavy accuracy debuff. If she's invisible and I can't see her. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, I just took that, preventer that I was talking about, the asthma preventer, so my throat's a little bit weird. I did rinse it out as in accordance to someone else's instruction. I forgot who it is, sorry. I think his name was like Chris or something, but I don't want to really get it wrong, so I'm just gonna say nothing. Yeah, someone told me to rinse my throat, or like gargle, I guess, I don't know, to get the powder out, and I just did that, but it doesn't seem to be super effective. I'm still kind of my throat still feels kind of sticky, if that makes any sense. Oh god. Yeah, this is why I was really hesitant to come back to recording. It's just, I had to make the choice, alright? Breathe or talk. Like, I'd rather breathe, sorry. Talking is not really my thing. I just breathe a lot. Like, some could say it's the thing I do the most, you know what I mean? Other than, you know, playing Crawl. And just games in general. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon. That game that I was playing. Man, it's a great game. Never have I, like, bonded so quickly with my allies, with like, my party, and then instantly regretted seeing them bad things happening to them. I was like, oh no, please, no, don't have bad shit happen. Because in that game, there's like a stress mechanic or something, and it's like super prominent in the game. And basically, if your guy gets stressed enough, they, ooh, +3 ring of evasion, not bad. That's a great like just hold on generally ring. So I'm just gonna keep it on forever, pretty much. Yeah, there's a stress mechanic in that game. And effectively what that means is if you get hit by certain attacks or weird shit happens to you, you get stressed, your character gets stressed out. At 100 stress, they get this like horrible affliction. So they just like go wacko because it's Cthulhu, Lovecraftian horror, right? So they're just like paranoid or abusive, or they just go crazy, like batshit irrational, and they just like start muttering and like stressing out all their other teammates. It's like, oh fuck, it's so scary. And you're like, oh man, like the first character you get is like a warrior guy. And I was like, oh my god, he's so cool. Oh, so great. I love playing with this guy. And then he just goes like batshit cuckoo. And I'm like, oh friggin' hell. I had to go and like send him to a brothel, I think. No, wait, no, he's pious, I think. So I sent him to prayer to relieve his stress. It was like, fuck, I felt bad. And it was also the main tank for my party. So I was like, I had to get used to like this new set real quick, and I was like, I don't know, that was really fun. There's just a lot of shit that's happened. I've only played it like an hour and a bit, and it's just really gripping. Like the storytelling is cool. It's very similar to the Necronomicon, which if you guys watched my videos from like late 2016, you'd know that I was actually reading that at some point. I still haven't finished it, mostly because like with short stories, it's kind of hard to be invested in like a lot of them at the same time. Okay, so here, these guys are high dodge, high evade, high everything. I'm just going to use the Lamp of Fire here. The fire will take them out before I really have to do much. As long as I just survive long enough, the defender and such will die. This is why I say that Lamp of Fire is good even at like 0-ish Evo. It's at 7.7, never mind, it's actually quite good. It's pretty good to have like extra Evo. Just to kind of make, what I should have said is the Lamp of Fire is really damn good. It doesn't matter if you have Evo or not, because you can just use it to kill stuff really quick. I don't know if I want to train more in evocations. I might train a bit of invocations, just to get my god abilities a bit better. Polearms again has already been pretty much maxed out, because I'm using the Demon Trident now. Shields is maxed out, effectively. Dodging is pretty good, and fighting is pretty good. If there is a large shield, like an actually good one, I might consider switching, but nah. Okay, there's the Enchantress. I'm gonna go ahead and idealize here. Okay, well apparently I cannot recall my stand from the Abyss. So I need to run. I need to teleport, in fact. Okay, that's really pissing me off. Why the hell is Digging Wand in, why is that on off auto pickup? That's bullshit. That should be on auto pickup at all times. Let me go back for a sec, check my init file. Okay, so this is the relevant thing. It's AE plus equals, and this says put that on auto pickup. So put that on Digging. Alright, so now that that's on, Wands of Digging will be on auto pickup now. So the Enchantress has a Rapier of Distortion. I don't want to go to the Abyss right now, so I'm just going to try to avoid her, I guess. There's no real benefit for me fighting her at all anyway. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Mostly because she doesn't really offer me much. The Buckler is probably pretty bad for this character, and I can't wear the Fairy Dragon armor. So even though I would love to, I just can't because Draconians. Lol Draconians. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip that floor. Okay, bunch of random dudes. Just going to go ahead and pre-cast all my stuff. Nice confusion, mass confusion hits at the right time. Gets all those double-headed ogres. It's kind of funny, like, I don't know. I guess I am really quite, it really did reveal to me. Oh, what the hell was that? Why was there a small tornado? I didn't step on a sod trap. Oh, Vortex. That's new. What's this? Turns the air into a vortex, doing tremendous damage. Okay, so basically it's just a small range tornado. Okay, that's... I was like, huh, I didn't step on a Zod trap. There must be something different with this game. I'm gonna transfer the Orb of Eyes towards me, just so I can quickly kill it, and then run away. Wait for my stand to reappear. Pull upstairs. Recall the stand. And kill the stone giant. Unfortunately, the spectral weapon kind of sucks in this kind of situation, because the stand is getting in the way of it, especially in corridors. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to avoid that, but whatever. Oh god, these vortexes are scary, but they're killing their own friends, so it's not very good, actually. I have a feeling that this is one of those changes that, like, didn't really get checked up much. So they're like, oh, we can spawn air elementalists with the air elemental, and it'll be fine. But then they didn't realize the air elemental would just straight up kill all the other ones. You can use Lamp of Fire here. Lamp of Fire is an excellent tool in corridors because you don't have to worry about it, like, veering off course. It'll always go down the corridor. Weirdly enough, it skipped that one tile that the bog was on. I don't know if that's intentional or that was just, like, something happened. Okay, precast, my spells. Not bad. Man, Scald is so much fun. Just, like, tapping a bunch of keys. And I'm almost saying that unironically now, because I actually have a cool keyboard that it feels fun to press buttons. But at the same time, my hands are kind of getting tired, so... while I was precasting and not paying attention to the screen, my guy died. Alright, that's another distortion boy. I'm gonna run away from him for a sec. Just real quick, run away. I don't want to have to deal with Marjorie with a distortion weapon. Again, I can go to the Abyss, I just don't want to. It's probably not worth my time to go into the Abyss, and I don't have enough, really... Ooh, what the hell is that? The Dark Maul, oh. Okay, let's transfer here. Idealize. So the transference is to get me out of place and also drain that Titan, so it does a little bit less damage to me. And then the idealize was then to keep me alive. Alright, this is a really bad situation to be in. I need to teleport or I need to pop a consumable. I think I'm going to pop the consumable first because I might be able to get my way out of this. Like, it's a bad spot. Okay, that's actually really bad. I'm going to just teleport away. Yeah, it was a good choice to teleport. Like, there was a lot of giants there, and that's really quite a lot of burst damage that could have just hit me in the face. I wasn't really prepared to take that much damage, so I just decided not to. I am starting to run a bit low on teleport scrolls, though. But don't worry, they gave us 20... Wait, I forgot what the meme was. Fuck. They gave us 50% more teleport scrolls. I'm talking, of course, about the one time they nerfed. They removed the ones that like teleport, heal wounds, and haste, and they're like, oh, don't worry, we compensated we compensated drop rates, as if that like made any fucking difference at all. Oh fuck, that's really bad. Okay, I'm gonna Lamp of Fire here just to kill that Lich. I wasn't sure if the damage was gonna get him, but the cloud, as he walked towards me, the cloud effect would definitely kill him, so that's why I did it. I don't know if enchanting this shield is really that worthwhile. I might get a better one. Our poise is like okay, but it's not amazing. I'm gonna turn evocations off. Evoke invisibility is at 34%. That's not too bad. Instead, I'll go into a bit of spellcasting, I guess. I don't really need to though. I feel like I should just go into like more shields. It's a bit of a waste, but I want to eventually get towards large shields most likely. This character does want a little bit more defense anyway, and the best way to get that is with shield, because obviously the dodge route is not like super effective. I'm gonna transfer here, idealize here, heals my ally, and also lets me confuse a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. That's pretty helpful for killing this massive crowd of dudes, which I really kind of need to get rid of. Okay, not bad. Just a bunch of ugly things. They're okay. So our character's running a little bit low on consumables. 5 teleport scrolls. I do have 8 heal wounds potions though. That's pretty good. And I also have 6 potions of haste, which makes me feel a lot better. But still, the lack of teleports. Teleports are generally like the first line defense. So having them kind of run out is a little bit stressful for me. Even if I know that I have extra stuff, it's still, you know, it's not great. Okay, so I think the best plan here is to idealize against Marjorie, and then that'll give the stand a little bit more time to just kill her, and that of course lets me finish her off before she can ever touch me. It's pretty helpful. Okay, get smote a couple of times, it's all good. We got some health. At some point I got rotted, I don't know what from. I'm gonna go ahead and just cure out of that. Extra 5 HP, it's always nice to have. It's probably worth 1 curing potion anyway. One issue that I'm starting to see with this character is that I don't have any real way of getting RF. Spirit, Corrode, RC... Sorry, Spirit, Corrode, RC, Dex plus 7. Dex plus 7 is pretty good. 3 extra evade. Sorry, no, was it 3 or 2? 3 extra evade and extra defense from the Spirit. And resist cold for regen. This is one of those situations where I think this is actually probably a little bit better. The Spirit. I know that's weird of me, though. Even though I said that even though I do say that regeneration is the strongest amulet, that doesn't really count when there are like artifacts. I don't know if it's actually that good because I don't have Corrode, but you know, I just want to try it mostly for experimentation's sake. I don't really have to abide by the principles that I teach in every single game, right? Just gonna go ahead and... That's another distortion weapon, so I just want to kind of get a guy behind me. Okay, I still got hit once. That's not great, but whatever. Yeah, it's just straight up not great. Okay, this is a very bad spot to be in right now. I'm gonna dig down left. That's gonna help me get towards the staircase a bit quicker. I miskeyed there, misinput, just because I, new keyboard. Just, like, that's literally all I can say. It's just a new keyboard. I was, trying to press the right button, but I didn't press it. But thankfully, it wasn't super, like, important, so I managed to get away with my life. There's a Deep Elf Demonologist here. I'm gonna pull upstairs, and I need to try to get him upstairs by himself. And I also need to make sure that my, okay, well, I couldn't get him up here by myself, so what I'll do is I'll probably kill him, and then pull down like this. Okay, that was much better. Gave my guy a couple of turns to, like, do stuff, but wasn't the ideal position for me to be taken there. I don't know what the right position was there. If I was standing here, I think, and there were 2 guys here and here. So I think moving down, left, down might have been a little bit better, but it wasn't really that important. They're like, it's a giant and a it's an Iron Dragon and a giant. It's not like super threatening. It's kind of threatening, but like not incredibly threatening. Especially when my allies over here stabbing the crap out of all of them anyway. But I was just trying to think about like how I could have possibly protected myself a little bit better by using the stand to draw a bit of aggro. Oh well, it's fine. It's all good. I feel like I'm starting to play a little bit more like conservatively today. Just because I've been playing so much damn Darkest Dungeon. Alright, this is another unfortunate position to be in, but thankfully, because I idealized, the spell power was so strong that he was able to confuse Sabojo, which really hampers his ability to survive or deal damage. That was great, actually. This is why I feel like Hexer Idealize is really good. But then again, all the Idealizers are really good. Alright, so I think now is the time that I'm just going to say, alright, screw it, drop that Amulet of Regeneration. Like I said, I do really like Regeneration, but I don't know, there's a part of me that just says, it's not necessary. I'm going to also drop the Ring of Poison Resistance, just because I already have the Buckler, the Shield, and I'm going to drop the Enslavement, because that's probably not as good right now. Ring of Ice, that's worthless as well. I just want to clear slots up. I don't even know how I have 52 slots filled up. What am I even holding? I guess the evocables are kind of taking up a couple of slots. That was an accident. I didn't mean to open that door. And I might pay for this with a consumable now. Oh wait, no, we have Aralek, thank God. Close the door. So I think the stand actually killed the Spark Wasp and then teleported towards me. Or it died. And then I don't know what happened. Somehow it got through that door, so whatever though, I'm not complaining. Alright, precast my buffs, and then my stand just confuses everyone. It's such a great feeling to have that guy just do some stuff. Precast my buffs again. With all the precasted buffs on, I keep saying precast, but I'm actually just casting them. I don't know why I'm saying precast, in fact. Like, I have no frame of reference as to why I would be saying that. I guess I'm just, like, I'm casting it prior to combat, but technically I'm doing it in the middle of combat, so I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like, I'm not thinking about it. That's why I think it's precasting. So it's already, like, thought about. Alright, that's great. Having 2 protection from fire rings. 1 is going to be really good. I'm going to pick that up for sure, I think. Actually, do we need fire resistance? Yeah, I think we do need fire resistance. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Just so I have a hot swappable fire resistance slot. Because right now I didn't have any, and that's kind of threatening. If you guys didn't know, the first pip of fire resistance is the most important. It gives you 50% damage reduction to that elemental type, which is incredibly high. I would say you almost can't do Zot without at least 1 pip of RF. You can, obviously, but it is very likely to just straight up kill you. Orbs of Fire will suddenly be doing like 100 damage to you or something like that on a high rolled fireball. It's disgusting. Like, it's actually disgusting. RF is just so important. It's kind of funny that the entire like Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup meta is determined by fire resistance, just because that is the gateway to the end of the game. It's kind of weird that way. Like, our poise is not even close to as like game defining as RF. You must have a pip of RF. Like, that's kind of crazy. Again, like, you could argue, huh, you don't need a pip of RF, but come on, like, alright, fine. Don't, like, if you want to say that, just go play your games without RF and just tell me how it goes. It's not going to be fun. It's really just less powerful. It's strictly inferior to have no RF. Do I not have pickup on? Alright, I guess I didn't. There's a lot of lads following me around. Okay, just gonna precast my buffs. Fight a couple of guys, and then pull upstairs. I want my stand to kind of like do some stuff while he's down there, but it's not likely that he can get it all done, so I'm just gonna... I can't rely on poor stand over here to do all the work for me. Alright, that Flayed Ghost is really messing with me today. I'm just gonna go ahead and go down a different staircase, which is what I probably should be doing. Wow, there's a lot of downstairs today. Okay, so there's actually one missing here, so that means that I'm gonna have to go look for it on the downstairs. Book of Annihilation's really not something that we can really afford to do, so I'm just gonna ignore it. We don't have enough EXP in this game to go for a spell that large. And even if we did, we probably wouldn't use it. Where's my stand? Did it just die? Was that what died? I wasn't really paying attention. Alright. The Spirit Shield seems to be giving us quite a bit of tankiness, so I'm happy about that. Having 30 evade is also quite nice. I guess this Spirit Amulet is quite good. I mean, this character is pretty unique in that I don't mind if my mana goes off, but I also have enough mana to like do whatever I need, and then also have enough to like tank extra stuff. So I think this is like one of those times where it's not a unique position exactly, but it's pretty close to it. It's like I'm well suited to using Spirit Amulet. Not a lot of characters are. Like mages, for example, would never want to use Spirit Amulet because it just fucks them options out, which is really bad. Of course. And melee fighters generally don't build enough, like, don't train enough spell casting or invocations or evocations to really make use of the extra health. It's just like this guy has 35 like, I, for some weird reason, have 35 MP, and for some weird reason I don't use it at all, so it's like, perfect. I need to watch my health here. There we go. The Flayed Ghost was a bit scary there. Okay, precast my boss again, get my guy out. I'm gonna throw a Vial of Floods here, just to disrupt the Hell Knights. I want to kill that Flayed Ghost because he's been a real pain in the rear. And I want to do that without the interference of other Hell Knights, so I'll just go ahead and quickly kill him off. God, I misinput like 15 times there. I was trying to put my ring on, but I was pressing the wrong buttons, so I was like, well, that's not going to happen for me, I guess. Jab to jab. I wonder if that MRAC plus 2 ring is actually good enough that I just want to inscribe it as equals Shift R so that I don't have to keep hot swapping. You know, that's actually probably right. Let's just inscribe that equals Shift R, so now I can just hot swap without having to go through that prompt of, oh, which ring do you want to take off? Because it's always the same one. Alright, might potions, healing potions, curing potions, all great. That's a very nice shop to have. I've actually run very low on money today, which is pretty funny. Usually that's not an issue, but today, for some reason, it is. Alright, Demon Trident of Freezing. That's not a bad weapon. It's not incredibly great, but it'll actually affect Orbs of Fire, which is pretty rare, I guess. But you gotta be careful, guys. There's a common misconception that Orbs of Fire, like, that freezing will be good against Orbs of Fire. Orbs of Fire actually are RC++, meaning that regular piercing brands are actually better against them than the whole, like, cold damage, like, route. So you're better off actually just hitting it with slashing or piercing or whatnot, or crushing, I guess. It's really weird, and it doesn't feel super intuitive, but that's actually how it works in the maths. I've always been kind of bothered by that, I guess. Because, like, the cold brand, you'd be like, hey, Orb of Fire? Okay, hang on. Fuck. I got fucked out of the staircase just then. I don't know how that happened, but I did. It happened. It's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull up here. Just cast some pre-buffs. Kill the Berserker first, because he's a bit scary. Kill those guys, and then go down a different staircase. Also, I should check. There's a third staircase here, yeah. Probably the stars thing, yeah. There you go. Alright. 2 scrolls of enchant armor now. If we finish, like, Elf, which we probably will go for. Oh, fuck. I forgot that he had Vortex. Damn, that's so confusing. Just having new random shit happen to your character is always so odd. I'm never, like, quite used to it. That's why I kind of feel like it's annoying sometimes when shit just changes when you play Trunk. I mean, that's like the whole point of Trunk, but it still is occasionally quite frustrating when shit just, like, changes and it doesn't really say anything until you see it. And you're like, ah, fuck. But I guess that is the whole point of Trunk, so, like, you know, whatever. That's fair enough. But sometimes, you know, it is quite odd. But probably not odd enough that I'd ever bother going back to stable. I don't think there's any point in me ever playing stable again. Or in general, even playing offline again. Like, there's just no point. Like, my connection is good enough now that I'm just happy to play online. Previously, I wouldn't be able to play online, like, because CAO was a thing, like Crawl's America server. And, like, CPO wasn't, so that's probably why I never played online. But nowadays, because it's online, I might as well just play online. Except when the goddamn server lags. But I think that, thinking back, that was probably my computer, but I can't really confirm that. There were often times where I think it was the server's fault, but there were also often times where I thought it was my computer's fault, so I can't really say definitively one way or the other. Man, there's a lot of packs. Depths is definitely characterized by its just monotonous grind through wave after wave after wave after wave of slightly dangerous, if not, like, directly lethal enemies. Certainly a complaint to have. Don't know if you can fix it, though. In condensing the game from 27 dungeon floors to 15 and 5 depth floors, they've actually condensed all the content into this tiny-ass area, which has caused some considerable grief if you, unless you play, like, super slowly and are willing to not engage packs like I'm doing right now. But, you know, technically they're not packs because they're all confused, but, you know, demonstrative purposes, not so much, not exactly accurate, I guess, in that case. I had a good reason for it. Okay. I was trying to pull the Bone Dragon up. Did I really just confuse him with that stand? That's crazy. This stand is unbeatable. Oh, for that one guy that actually knows what I'm talking about, the JoJo references. I just finished part 5. Yeah, the one with the Italian mobsters. It's a very interesting arc. It's also my first time ever reading the manga rather than watching the show itself. So it's pretty fun. Took a couple of I think it took like 50 chapters for me to get into it though. But once I got into it, I couldn't stop. So it was really good. So I'll probably be reading part 6 now, in a little while. Anyway, I need to... Sorry about that. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Like, my desperate hand motions weren't enough to dissuade the person from talking to me, so we just had a short conversation there. It was 35 minutes. You guys, I just cut it out with the power of video editing. Like, that definitely happened. I definitely opened this 400 megabyte file and then decided to upload it as a 4.6 gigabyte file because of video editing. Sorry, bring back past traumas of that one fucking time that I tried to mute a subject because Ultra or someone made like a fucking horribly timed joke. I think it was in regards to like his hate of minorities or something like that. But it was really in poor taste, so I had to cut it out. But yeah, that I turned Windows Movie Maker on, put the file in, took it out. It was like 110 megs. I put it in, I muted the little like the 2-second clip, I exported it, 2.5 gigs. I'm like, what? How did that how did we even get that much? Like, I don't even know what that is. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Next video will probably be, let's see, what do we have? Third rune, so third rune, elf, and then Zot, I think, or we could do third rune and then elf, and then leave Zot for its own video. But I don't really know. I haven't really planned it, like I said. But it has been 30 minutes, and I'm really sick of uploading super long videos, so I'm probably not going to do that. Like at 1080p, this is really hard to upload. It does take a long time, so forgive me for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow.